How would you grade your first year back?
I think we hit our stride in late February, early March, which catapulted us to the Sweet 16. We feel really good about what we were able to accomplish, the players, the staff, and hopefully it sets a great direction for the future.
How big of a challenge is it taking a culture that you built back up in 1 year to transfer that over when you don't have the same guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is a reset for what we're doing. We do have 10 new players. 6 of those 10 are freshmen, and that doesn't bode well for success when it comes to wins and losses, and in particular in a conference like the Big East, which I believe this year will be as difficult of a conference as Xavier has ever been in. We're going to be under the role of an underdog.
On the topic of recruiting and the outside perspective of Xavier, international players isn't typically one that comes top of mind. 3 big names coming this year between Gitas, Sasha, and Lazar. How did that come about?
The staff that I was a part of at Arizona acquired a lot of experience recruiting international players, building relationships, watching it work. We came here with the understanding that we were going to make international recruiting a priority on an everyday basis, that we were going to make it part of our program.
How is it different coaching an international player as opposed to an American player?
A lot of it is the same. I think you have to be aware of the language barrier to be helpful with their transition. Oftentimes, where they came from, they didn't have as much as you may think.
A lot of new faces on this team. Xavier fans, what should they be looking for this year out of the program?
We have a challenge ahead of us. This summer, losing Zach Fremantle, late in the summer, losing Jerome in the middle of the summer. We didn't have a crystal ball that could anticipate them not being with us. As we recruited in the spring and even in the early fall, we built things with this season in mind, knowing that they were going to return back for their COVID years. I don't think there's a program that played college basketball last season that lost more than we did. That's not good. I can't really put a positive spin on that.
Sure.
Other than what we've done is we've set the tone for the future. I do think we have some talented new players.
How far away is the team right now from where you want them to be the best team that they can be?
100 miles. Yeah, we're just beginning. And we already have improved. If you would have talked to me a month ago, I would have been more skeptical and more unsure of where we were going than I am today.
Understanding all the challenges that you guys have this season, what's your expectation along with the coaching staff?
Be a part of March Madness. I mean, that's who we are at Xavier. That's what we do. That doesn't mean because you want it to happen that you wave a magic wand and, hey, here we are. It's not easy. And sometimes when you are consistently in the tournament, it's almost taken for granted. You can never take that for granted because it's so difficult to do, but it's also equally rewarding. And I think with the changes that we've made, some of the setbacks that we've experienced this summer with Jerome and Zach, if we were to be able to do it, I think it would be as good of a feeling, if not better, than anything we experienced a year ago. So that's what we're after, and we're working for it every day.
So the tougher the journey, the sweeter the reward?
No question, yeah. Especially in college sports.